What's up, YouTube? This is True Forward TV. All right, so before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to the brother Quindrick, for the $20 donation via the Cash App. Leaves a note that says, "Thanks for the video on JD Vance Classic." Glad you like that one, man, because that's bull. Like what the media be doing sometimes, man. I see Fox News do that ish, and as far as misquoting people on the left, and I definitely see it on the left doing it on the right for CNN and MSNBC. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. At least I get people putting up headlines for views to draw people in. I get all of that, man. But when you start lying, totally just lying to help, persuade people to vote for one person over the other, propaganda, that's BS, man. So salute to you, man. All right, so saw this morning. So Kevin Durant, NBA player, was on a podcast recently. I think it's called Up and Adams. And he was asked, what NFL team would he get rid of? And he chose the Cowboys. This is what he said.
That European soccer, you're part owner now, they relegate teams. They get rid of a team.
Yeah.
You could get rid of one NFL team, the biggest pain in your ass. Which team would you pick?
Cowboys.
Why?
I just don't like them. I just don't. And I think I had to ask myself why I like the Cowboys. Because I don't hate any teams or any players or like I'm a huge fan of a lot of teams, but the Cowboys is that one team I just don't like. And I think it's because a lot of people where I'm from in D.C. have become Cowboys fans. It's probably like 75% people in Washington, D.C. In my group of people that are Cowboys fans, and I just hate that they don't stay loyal to the crib.
What's going to happen when they come crawling back after Jaden pops off?
We're not letting them. They don't have to stay on that side. We're not letting them on the bus.
Well, Kevin Durant's from the DMV area, which is pretty much where I'm from. And I can definitely concur with his statement about how there's a lot of fake Cowboy fans in this area. Basically, in VA, right? To me, the biggest football fan bases I find are Redskin fans, well, Commander fans, whatever you want to call them, Cowboy fans, Steeler fans, Ravens fans. That's generally what I find. Now, of course, you're going to find smatterings of other franchises. And, you used to have Patriots fans until Tom Brady left, which pretty much showed me that they were just Tom Brady fanboys, which I always suspected anyway. But, what KD is getting at the end when he said they can stay over there is that a lot of the reason why I don't really respect a lot of Cowboy fans is their front runners. People gravitate toward what is, what's the most popular or what's trending and who's getting the most attention and all that. And excuse me for all the, background noise, But anyway, like at the end of the day, he ain't lying about the Cowboy fan base. I think he's trying to be diplomatic, in my opinion. The thing I found disgusting about most Cowboy fans is they're front runners, and they reveal this front runner mentality by this. Whenever the Cowboys win, right? To me, I think you're supposed to be loyal to your team. Whenever the Cowboys win, they'll say, "We, yeah, you see how we did last night? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We put it on them last night, man. y'all sleeping on us. Yeah, man. We put a hurting on them, man. Yeah, man. Oh boy, did his thing, man. But when they lose, they consciously or even subconsciously try to remove themselves from an L. People don't like taking L's. People don't like associate with. Man, I don't know what they was doing last night. Man, I don't know what they was doing. Wait a minute, how come when they win is we, but when y'all lose is they? What's that old expression? Victory has many fathers, but defeat is an orphan. That's true in sports. People don't like to associate themselves with L's. They don't. You know what I'm saying? And this is why, you have these front-running ass athletes. I'm not going to name anybody, but it's particular contemporary of Durant who, whenever the team is down, all of a sudden he becomes passive and passing the ball like it's a hot potato to other people. But then if somebody starts converting field goals, knocking down shots, and the run goes on, then all of a sudden he wants to get involved and score the time layup like he, in people's minds, orchestrated the comeback. But hey, whatever, man. I ain't gonna keep rehashing that. Well, I mean, look, Redskin fans, to me, they were loyal for the most part, and they were loyal through thick and thin. And since the early 90s, it's been a lot of thin with the Redskins. But every Redskin fan I know, they get pissed off, but they don't abandon the franchise. I'm sorry, I'm going to call them Redskins. That's just what God damn it, they've been the Redskins for most of my life. I'm not used to calling them Commanders. Cowboy fans, to me, I mean, they're loyal, but most of them, but I don't like the way they move, man. I don't like. First of all, what disgusts me about most Cowboy fans, or the majority of Cowboy fans, is this unplaced arrogance they have. Like, their team ain't done jack shit since George Burns was still alive. Literally, he was still alive when the Cowboys won their last Super Bowl. Tell me, Gracie, how you like them winning the game? That was a great victory. Yeah, he was still alive and shit. That's how long ago it was. But they got this swagger like they winners, and then they get all of this damn media attention. How do a team that ain't won nothing, they haven't won jack shit, get all this attention? And they like they've been having stars since they won Super Bowls. They've had stars come through Dallas, but they can't get it done. And every year it's the same thing. Every year. Is this going to be the Cowboys' year? Tired of hearing that shit. We've been hearing that for the last 25, 30 years. Why do they get so much attention? It kind of reminds me of another franchise who I won't mention, who get all this media attention every year. And except for some meaningless, well, I didn't say meaningless, but a bubble title that people don't respect, they get all this respect and they get all this attention. Meanwhile, over the last few years, the Bucks, the Warriors, the Nuggets, and the Celtics have won championships. They get one day of praise and it's right back to you-know-who with this sorry-ass club who got to manipulate the rules, shoot 1,000 free throws more than everybody else, and they got to create a new playoff bracket, letting people in that wouldn't even been in the playoffs years ago. If this was the case, damn, Jordan's Wizards would have been in the playoffs 20 years ago. People make that argument? Well, LeBron making the playoffs. Mike was missing it. Well, with this bracket, the Wizards would have got in. But anyway, I agree with KD. I hate them too. And I hate some of their fans. But that's just me. There is no freedom from it. There's only freedom through.